Welcome to our tiny home. This is our 2025 Jayco fifth wheel. This is a Jayco Eagle 28 CRT. We are 33 feet long. Not sure about the weight and all that kind of information, but I'll put it on the video later on for you guys. So this is our tiny home. This is where we've been living for a little over a year now. And we're going to start in the kitchen and work our way around our home. All right, so right here in our kitchen, we have everything that you have in a sticks and bricks home. Everything that you need to live, except for ours is tiny and has wheels. So we have a microwave that is also a convection oven. It's also an air fryer. So yeah, you can do everything. And I mean, this thing is huge as well. Don't look at it though, it's probably dirty in there. And then we have a 3-burner propane stove, also with an oven. But if you have ever had a camper, you know this does get used for storage a lot more than it gets used to bake things, but it does work great. It bakes. Shane uses it all the time for pizzas and different things. But we can also use this, which uses electricity. This uses propane. Down. Okay. All right, back to the kitchen tour now. So down here at the bottom is also a drawer. It looks like it's part of the oven. This is where we keep all of our pots and pans, our cups, our coffee, big coffee, travel mugs, things like that, all go down here at the bottom. Up top here, we have this one small cabinet in here, but because it's so tall, if you put things like this in here, then we've got all of our coffee mugs at the bottom, plates and bowls, everything that we need. There's just 2 of us. We don't need a whole lot, but we do have 4 of everything just in case we have visitors, which we do sometimes. And then down here is another cabinet. This is where we keep like to-go containers, Rubbermaid containers, that kind of stuff. Down at the bottom is extra sheet pans, cookie sheets, that type of stuff. And this is how I keep all of my lids in a little container. And this is my coffee pot, and this and the island space. That's all we have to prep. But you know what? It is plenty big for us. We don't need anything bigger than this. We usually use just this for prepping, but we do also have this that it did come with the camper. It's a cutting board, and it also we use it as space for prepping different things like that. So this is our kitchen sink here. If you turn it this way, it's just regular. It can also do this. And if you turn it this way, it's like a little fountain almost. And you can use that to like clean off vegetables, fruits, that type of thing, anything like that. So there also comes with a little metal basket that sits in the sink. And that's how that works. And then this right here little knob, you can't see it, but it does. I wonder if you do right here. Oh, there's food in there. Of course there is. This is a little soap dispenser. It's got a thing under there where we can refill that. And oh, let me show you this is a cup cleaner. So you just take your cup, you could put soap in it or whatever, put it over this, and watch this. Like, how cool is that? Yeah. And it just cleans out your cup for you. There you go. There we have it. All right, and then one of the main things that I really wanted, we had it in our other camper, we had it in our house, is I wanted to have an island. This one was one of the only models of RV that we could find in this length that had an island. So this one has an island. We have little bar stools right here for when people come visit. They can just sit. They don't really eat at the bar, but they could if they wanted to, obviously. And then over here on this side, we have some drawers. That's where we keep all of our silverware, straws. Right here, these are extra utensils, kind of a junk kitchen drawer, measuring cups, that kind of stuff. And then down at the bottom, we have extra kitchen towels and oven mitts. Of course, our bag of command strips, because you can't be an RVer if you don't have a bag of command strips. So there's all of that. And then under here, these cabinets, this is, I don't know if you can see it or not. This is where we keep extra cleaning supplies, trash bags down here. And then on this side, this is where our trash can goes, is underneath here. So we don't have to look at it. So there's extra, this is cleaning products, that kind of stuff is all under the island in here. Alrighty, and now we're heading to, oh no, I forgot to show the fridge freezer. This is our brand new GE profile fridge and freezer actually. This is glass in case you were wondering, but it will not break, or shatterproof I guess they call it. Anyway, this is our freezer. It's pretty small. I'll also put on the video like the size of it because I don't know all that stuff right offhand. But anyway, it's plenty big. This is much bigger than the fridge freezer that we had in our truck camper. If you don't know, we did live and travel in a truck camper for almost 2 years. But if it's Shane, this is all of Shane's frozen foods and mine are on the bottom. And we are able to fit them. I mean, you just have to get good at rearranging Tetris style. And then this is our refrigerator, same thing. We use these bars like this to keep things from falling out on travel days. And yeah, it holds every single thing that we need. And this little thing, close it up like that on travel days, it doesn't open and things fall out. All right, so this area here, the entertainment center, as I was saying, this is, I painted all of this blue. It was not this color. This was also a solid cabinet and we took that out. Shane cut it out, Shane and my son, I think. And I put in this cane webbing, which I love. If you've never used cane webbing in a camper, it's great. It just gives it a little texture and super cute. And back here, there's tons of storage. That's also like a hot mess right now, but we keep like books and we also keep games and stuff in here, board games, different things like that. This is one I use. These types of bags like this, so we don't have to have all the boxes. I just haven't done it with this one just yet. But anyway, so that's where we keep all of that stuff. All right, we'll move over here to this whole area. This is the back of the camper. Obviously, this is the couch. This couch does let out to be a bed. It lets out to be I would say a queen size bed, probably, maybe a little smaller. But yeah, when we have guests come over, they have slept on the pull-out bed or just laid on the couch if it's just one person. And then up here we have some cabinets. Oh, if I can open, we keep paper towels up here. But the main reason for these cabinets, or the main storage, is all of Shane's hats. Shane is a hat collector. These are all of his hats up here. He even has a box from Lippert they gave him. A whole case of them. All right, anyway, so on with that. Then, okay, here's our coffee table, which is also a storage bench. So I take these off, open it up. Inside there we store, like I have some weights, extra blankets, things like that. And then whenever it's a travel day, I can grab up all this stuff, anything on the side that's not down permanently like this. And this one is on there not permanently, but it will not move because I use some museum putty or Gorilla Putty to keep that down. Anyway, so yeah, that is great for storage days or for travel days to store everything in. And we also put a lot of stuff up here as well. Uh-oh, the TV shut off or moved. That's all right. All right, now we're going to move over here to this side. We have little USB ports I use this to charge my phone while I'm sitting there. I do work at this chair a lot. This is one of my workstations. It has a little table that came with it. I eat here and I work here as well. We have another one for this one, but we don't have it put out because Shane never sits in his recliner. Also, yes, these are recliners. I'll show you. And the good thing is they're not like electric, so you just pull it with your hand. That way if we lose power, if we're boondocking, I can still use the recliner. Oh, and here's some storage. We keep remote controls, different things like that for the heater, TV, all of that. And then there's also this little storage, which is kind of cool. And this is where I keep my adult coloring book and coloring pencils and markers and stuff in here. All of my nieces and all the little kids that come, they know that's the spot. So they usually go there and want to color, which is fine by me. And now we're going to move over this way into this is dining room / office area. You'll see my laptop is always out. The bag on the floor here, I have some different like cameras, another laptop, all kinds of stuff in there. So this is really my office area. These chairs we bought off of Amazon. They did not come. There were black chairs that came in. I didn't like them. But anyway, yeah, so they work great. Sit right here. I can work, eat, whatever. Usually I eat at the at my recliner though. Anyway, all right. Also, I'm OCD, so I had to move that. All right, so this is our table. This little leaf right here can come out. I haven't done this in a long time. All right, there we go. So it goes like that. So then these bar stools, whenever our sons or anyone comes over to visit, then we could put one here and one here, and then we've got seating for 6 in our little tiny home. Shane informed me I did this wrong. So you have to lift it up, push it down, same as whenever you open it up. That way it doesn't scrape up the table. Like I said, it's very rare that we use that because it's usually just Shane and I. All right, and then over here, this is a bench. This came in the RV. Everyone always asks us, where'd you get the bench? It did come in our Jayco. And then you can pull this out a little bit, open it up. This is where we keep our printer, envelopes. This is like our little office right here. We keep all of our video equipment, drones, cameras, all that stuff goes under here. And that is all of that area, the dining room / office. Okay, next is our pantry and our big storage closet in the kitchen. So this is our big pantry. This was another selling point for us, was this huge pantry. We had a huge one in our last fifth wheel, and obviously you can see we need it because we have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of food. Shane likes his spices. He's always buying spices everywhere we go, and when he makes a recipe, he wants everything, all of the spices. He does not under season. So anyway, we have spices. He did add these 2 racks for us, and then inside here is that's all of our pantry items. Everything is in there. Also down at the bottom is our Instant Pot and the air fryer for that. There's on the side is the broom, vacuum cleaner, that kind of stuff. So we have everything fits right inside here in our pantry. All right, and then this is our, I would say, I think it was meant more the bottom part to be a closet because the shelves can be removed, but we didn't need a, okay. All right, so this is our storage at the bottom. I got this bin, I keep extras, I put stuff like scissors, batteries, lighters, that kind of stuff to keep that organized. Here's my coffee and tea area. All up here, I have regular coffee, K-cups. I've got all my stuff for when we're boondocking, so I can do my pour over coffee. This is just more, whoops, just extra stuff that we might use, a hot glue gun, tapes, things like that. And I just keep them in baskets on a little shelf riser. These are all of our cords for charging our e-bikes, charging our solar generators, all that kind of stuff goes here. And then these are extra kitchen utensils and just extra stuff that are down here at the bottom. And at the top, this is where we keep all of our big appliances like blenders, food processors, toaster, charcuterie board, the carrier, big bowls, cutting stuff, mandolin, whatever it's called. Anyway, all that stuff. It could probably be a little bit better organized, but that's what all of that is. So I think that's all of our whole kitchen, living room area. And then now we can move up to the hallway. So next, this is our hallway. I know it's just a hallway, but you know what? Any spot in a camper is great for storage. So I added this basket here on the wall. Well, I think Shane added it. This is where I keep my purse. We have an umbrella, bear spray, things like that. Keys, we put a little key holder, different things here. Welcome to our adventures, a sign. There's a map. I do need to color in the rest of them. Ooh, that's coming off of there, it looks like. All right, and then this little basket right here as well. We put like important papers. Probably a lot of it is junk right now, needs to be going through. Important papers, there's receipts and stuff for taxes. Tax stuff is in here as well. And then these are just like some family photos and things like that. These are baskets that we've collected. And yeah, just make it decorative, but also you can store stuff on here as well. And now we'll head into the bathroom. Welcome to our bathroom. This is a Jack and Jill type bathroom, whatever you want to call it. So you can walk in the bathroom from the hallway and you can walk in the bathroom from our bedroom, which is great. This is our countertop where we keep different things. These are little storage baskets. Here is the medicine cabinet. I mean, it's self-explanatory. Everything in here that you need, deodorants, all that kind of stuff, body sprays. All that's in there. Down here, we keep cleaning supplies, all of our toilet stuff, toothbrushes, extra like medical supplies, first aid kits, that kind of stuff all goes down there. This bottom drawer is all mine. This is all my makeup, hair dryer, straightener, brushes, all that stuff goes in. Okay. All right, so like I said earlier, yes, we have everything that you have in your home. We have a shower here. It is a corner rounded shower, but it's got everything that you need in here. I mean, I've added these shelves in here. I could show them in a little bit, but we added shelves to put our shampoo, soaps, all that stuff on. And shower, and I even have a little shelf down here that I pop my foot up on to shave my legs, but there's plenty of room in here to take showers. And then of course we have a toilet. Got these little hooks on the wall. These came in the camper that have where we can hang bathing suits, towels, that sort of stuff. And we also have a fan here that you can turn on to an exhaust fan, I guess is what it is. But anyway, so yeah, that is all in the bathroom. Small, but it's got everything that we need. All right, and then over in this corner, we even have room for our laundry hamper, our dirty clothes hamper. We keep that right here in the corner. But I do have to get a bag, and this is a little closet in here. I keep a little, this is my laundry bag. These are all of my laundry things, or whatever you want to call it. This is a linen closet. Towels, there's extra toilet paper. We have bags for when we travel to a friend's house or overnight somewhere. We've got these, so we don't have to have a whole suitcase. These are little clear containers that have like nail pedicure type stuff. I don't use a lot, but I still have them, so they can just pull out like this, or I have to pull everything out as well. These little bins right here are great for in here. These are all extra, these are bathing suits, extra dresses, things like that that I don't wear often, I keep in here. And down at the bottom, this is another bin that has workout clothes for me. Their Shane shoes are down under there as well, his cowboy boots, his flip-flops, all that, and his extra medicines also down there. So yeah, that's our linen closet. Now onto the bedroom. Alrighty, welcome to the last room of our house. This is our bedroom. This is we have a queen size bed. Of course, we have beddies on here. If you don't know what beddies is, this is, so listen or watch this. You just unzip it to get in and zip it to make it up. That's the easiest bedding you can have for an RV, camper, anything like that. Even if you don't live in it, these are the best. Beddies are awesome. All right, this is our clothing closet for both of us. So this is my side of the closet. This is Shane's side of the closet. Probably could get rid of stuff. We probably have too many clothes. People have said that. Down here at the bottom, don't look at this hot mess right now. Those are all my shoes mostly. There's a few of Shane's, but it is mostly my shoes. But yeah, this is the only closet really that we have, the only closet we have where we hang stuff. We do have a couple on the side of the bed. I'll show those. And then over here is, this is like a little dresser. It could also be an office space. I could totally sit right here and work on my laptop if I wanted to, which I don't think I have done that before, but it's an idea. Anyway, and then we have a 2-drawer dresser. Right on the top are my shorts, extra t-shirts, shirts, rompers, things like that. And then on the bottom, these are Shane's shorts and hiking pants and things like that, or down in the bottom drawer. And then, okay, over here on this side, we both have one of these cabinets on each side of the bed. This is where we keep all of our pants, sweatshirts and things. Sometimes it is easier just to shove it in there, I know. I could probably be better organized in here as well. But these are our pants, or my pants, my sweatshirts. And then down here on my side, I have like a little bedside table. I've got a drawer at the top here where I keep personal things in here. And down at the bottom, I won't open it, but that's where I keep socks and underwear. This goes down in that bottom drawer. All right, and then on this wall, it did not come with a TV. We added this TV, but there was like a stud behind it where it said screw in here for a TV, but we had to add a TV mostly because of me. I cannot sleep without a TV, so that's just me. And I added this wallpaper on here to make it a little bit more homey as well. All right, and then on this side of the bed, this is Shane's side of the bed. He has his fan. He cannot sleep without a fan, so he always has his fan over here on the side of the bed. Also, his CPAP machine is down here. He has a top drawer and a bottom drawer like mine. Same thing pretty much. Top is personal items, bottom underwear, socks, that type stuff. So yeah. Oh, and here I took the valances down in the bedroom. I added these curtains to also make it a little bit more homey and warmer in here. So yeah, this is our bedroom. Oh, also check out our big window behind the bed. I absolutely love that, especially whenever we've got a nice view of mountains or something. That's really great to have. All right, and then under our bed is also storage. So you just lift it up like this. It is on some struts. Normally our paddle boards would be under there, but we are down in the key, so they're outside. And under here we keep extra clothes. I've added on the end I forget what you call these. Anyways, these type bags to take up less room. We have extra backpacks, our Starlink whenever we need it. And we also keep our battery banks, extra clothes, jackets, things like that under here. And this goes all the way under the bed. So there's lots of storage under here. Again, it needs to be a little better organized, but that's where we keep everything under there. Thank you all so much for stopping by. We really appreciate you guys coming to see a tour of our RV. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to comment below and let us know what was your favorite part of our RV. Thank you guys for stopping by.